Welcome to the future of journalism. Let's get started. A young Arctic fox has left researchers from Norway's Polar Institute in a state of shock after it traveled 3,500 kilometers in just 76 days. The female Arctic fox, less than a year old when it was first tracked, managed to make its way from the Norwegian archipelago of Spitsbergen and ended up at Canada's Ellesmere Island. The researchers, although incredibly impressed with the distance traveled, are even more astounded by the speed. The fox was averaging 46 kilometers a day, with some days traveling as far as 155 kilometers on its journey. Scientists initially speculated that it had been carried by boat or been transported somehow, and no fox of any species has ever been recorded to travel such a distance so quickly. The fox is speculated to have been displaced due to changing environmental conditions. Meanwhile, a producer for the 2013 movie, The Wolf of Wall Street, has been charged with laundering nearly $250,000, and Mad Magazine has announced it will be ceasing publication after 67 years. At the same time, a man sets himself on fire after he commits a hate crime, and the FBI loses all the files for one of Hitler's fan clubs. This week, there has been even more environmental articles than usual, so let's just get them all done now. Firstly, insects have been dying off at a rate of 2.5% a year, meaning that they could be wiped out entirely within the next century. Experts have understandably called this very not good. At the same time, 2019 saw the hottest June in recorded history, and Amazon claims its carbon emissions are a trade secret. However, two radical ideas have been suggested to combat climate change. One climate scientist believes the problem should be treated as an immediate warlike threat and has recommended to mobilize every aspect of society to solve the issue, while a recently published study suggests that the best solution is to simply plant 1 trillion trees. Meanwhile, Mississippi is confirmed to be the location for Fallout 5. Insert joke about American women having phenomenal ball handling skills, and an ice cream truck makes Instagram models pay double. In technology, Netflix would lose a quarter of its user base if it added advertising. A man is sentenced to over 200 years for illegally giving away state secrets, and Amazon makes more than the economy of a small nation for spying on millions of people. Meanwhile, electric cars are legally too good, and more people talk shit about Facebook. In entertainment, Dave Bautista dabs on the Fast and Furious franchise. Quentin Tarantino decides to stop making movies, and Netflix lowers its original production budget. Meanwhile, both Jumanji and Mulan get new trailers. In gaming, EVE Online players have been further blindsided by the developers. The upcoming Assassin's Creed Odyssey DLC has been confirmed for the middle of this month. A single game sells for $100,000, and Marvel's Spider-Man gets a new suit. At the same time, the annual Warframe convention introduces a sexy cinematic trailer. A Mythbusters game has been confirmed, and Electronic Arts doesn't understand why people don't like them. In other news, Instagram model and marketing genius Belle Delphine has managed to sell her bath water for $30 a jar and has since sold out of her entire stock. The Sir Swag news team attempted to contact the 19-year-old for a comment, but Miss Kirskner failed to reply. It's very unlikely that this channel will ever have the ability to sell bath water for $30 a jar, but those of you who still want to support this fuckery can find links to do so in the description. Outro.